Always low, low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
Well, it is an outside activity, and we kind of combined it because I'm new to the school, and I figured, you know what, we're going to set up the systems and then put on audition, and then that will be the club, because normally clubs are anybody can join. Well, we did that with the audition process, and then we kind of just been honing in on the systems to make sure that lots of practice and rehearsals, and then all that funding can kind of go towards that main stage show. Yeah, it's not your typical murder mystery; it's a comedy.
Yeah.
So it's fun to be able to laugh a little bit at something a little tragic, which is kind of ironic, right? Currently, we have around 25, give or take, because we started off with around 30, but things happen and people shift and change what they do. So we did start off with about 30, but now we're about 25, I would say, with cast and crew. Yeah. I just left rehearsal and to get here, which is great. I'm so glad to be able to talk to the community about this because it's such a huge deal to have community theater. In fact, we're hoping that once we get PVHS with the high school and the middle school feeding into that eventually that maybe we can do some community theater stuff. We're having 6 performances.
Wow.
So it's March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. 9th, 10th, and 11th. The tickets are reserved tickets, which is really special because that means you can actually pick the seat you want to sit in, but then that means that you have to purchase the ticket online. And it's a company called Showtix for You. It's pretty common, but it's SHOWTIX, the number 4 and the letter U.com. And when you type in the search engine, you'll just say PVHS, and then it'll show the information. You click on it, you pick your day, you pick the seats. This couldn't be easier. Tickets for adults are $10. For students, it's $7. And then senior citizens, 65 and older, it's $5. And then children. Children are $5. Between 12 and under, they're also $5. Absolutely, entirely made up of Pahrump Valley High School students, and they're not just doing the acting, they're doing the costumes, the makeup, the hair, the props. My drama 1s and 2s and 3s help build the show by creating props and putting together the costumes and helping with the organization and cleaning things up and making sure that the systems were in place like I was talking about. But yeah, it's a huge piece of work, and the set, and we worked over winter break. I mean, we haven't had many breaks for this, but it's going to be extensive. It's quite lengthy, but the show itself is only an hour and a half long, so with an intermission, so that's kind of nice. Because it's not just the quality of the acting, it's the quality of the experience. I mean, we see going to a play as time travel. So when you get there, we're hoping that you kind of feel a little bit of that experience of being in a 1938 situation where there's ambiance and music and you see the performance, the stage alone. It's just a beautiful stage. It's a cozy little situation with 200 seats, and it's wonderful. We actually, March 4th, we're having an ASL interpreter, so American Sign Language, being able to, so anybody that sits on house right, if you take a look at the ticket purchasing, sitting on house right will put you right in the advantage to be able to see the ASL interpreters. It's really a cool situation. I truly believe that this is the quality worth that kind of a ticket price, and you're totally going to enjoy it. I hope that we do inspire kids. In fact, that's what I'm hoping, that the quality of it will inspire people to say, you know what, I want to be recognized for being affiliated with that kind of group, right? We were able to compete at Bishop Gorman with thespians with portions of monologues and one acts, and we had a student, Pearl Seaback, actually go to stage. So with thespians, really, these kids are ready for this, and I think the community is going to be ready for it too. Showtix for You, SHOWTIX, the number 4, U, the letter U.com. And just type in the search engine PVHS. If you type in Trojan Theater, that'll pop up too. It's pretty easy, and you get to pick your seat. You don't have to wait in line. But we do sell tickets the day of the show if we're not sold out. We've only been open 5 days to the public, and we're already into the thousands. Wow. So it's kind of nice.
Wow.